Good morning, dear students. This is class 6, computer class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. And today we will continue our chapter number 2, file management, organization of data. In last live class, online class, I explained you that how can you search a file or folder. I explained you that how can you search your file or folder with the help of File Explorer, and how can you search your file or folder with the help of wildcards. As I explained you, there are two wildcards. First one is question mark and second one is asterisk sign. So with the help of these two wildcards also you can search your file. So today, first of all, I will give you one revision about this topic, that how can you search a file. Then we will learn about the various file formats. So first of all, I will explain you how to search a file with the help of a revision. So for that, first of all, we will go in File Explorer. So first of all, you can click on Start button, and in search, you can search the File Explorer. This is my File Explorer. You can click here, and then when File Explorer will open, you can search your file. These are my files. Okay, which file you want to open, you can open. Okay, like this is my class 6 computer file. So if you want to open it, just click over there or press the enter. Then that particular file will open in front of you on the screen. Okay, I think this one you understood last day. Next, I explained you that how can you use the wildcards to search the file. And one more, if you cannot get the your file or folder with this list, you in the File Explorer there is one search box also. This is the search box. You can type here your file name. Okay, and you can write here your file name, like I want to open my file format. Okay, with file format, these all are coming, like I want to open file format.pptx. Okay, so just select it, and then that file format file will open in front of you. Okay, this is my file format. If I will select this one, it will appear on the screen. Okay, this is my file format file. It was in PP presentation in PowerPoint. Okay, next one, how can you search your file or folder with the help of wildcards? These two methods were with the help of File Explorer. In File Explorer, you can click, and then the name of the list will appear. The name of file list will appear here. You can select your file, or second method, in search box, you can type the name of your file and that particular file will appear in front of you. Next, how can you use the wildcards? There are two type of wildcards to search the file, star and second one is question mark. Star or asterisk, this one we are using to search the file when you want to replace a string of text. Suppose you totally forget your file name, but you remember its extension name, means which type of file is there, means is this a Word file, or is this Excel file, or is this PowerPoint file, which type of file, means if you want to, if you remember the extension of that file, you can search that file also. You know that if we will create our file in Microsoft Word, then its extension will be .docx. So you know that your file is created in Microsoft Word, but you don't remember the file name. In that case, you can search with the help of extension also. Or you know that your file is image file. Okay, so its extension is .jpg, .jpg. So you can search in this way also. So if you forget to forget the string of text of your file name, then you can search this. Okay, like in this search box, if I will write here star, okay, dot docx, docx. So all the documents file will appear here. So in this list, maybe you will remember here, these are the document files which you were created in your Microsoft Word. So if when you will see your file name, maybe you will remember. If you forget your file name and if you want to search your file name, in this way you can remember what was your file name. Like my file name is zoom meeting.docx, zoom meeting, dear class 6. These examples I was given last day, dear students.docx. So which file you want to open, just click on that, select that, and that particular file will appear in front of you. In this way you can search. Okay, this was your Microsoft Word file. Now you can see it was my file and I was selected my required file, and in this way you can search your file. Okay, now the use of, it was the use of star asterisk sign, how you can search your file with the help of asterisk sign. Now how can you search your file with the help of um, second wild card, that is question mark. For example, I remember I just want to search CL, and then I will put here question mark SS 6 computer. Okay, this one I want to search. Okay, so when I just forget one character only, CL, and I forget in between CL and SS there was which letter was there, that I forget. So this question mark you can use only when you have any confusion about a single character. Okay, you forget the single character. So for single character, you can use question mark. And if you forget two, suppose that if you are confused about two characters, then you can put two question marks. Okay, these question marks can be on same place or can be in different places of the file name. That is not the problem. You can use it on the same place or on the different places of the file name. But for one character, you have to apply only one single question mark. So it means one single question mark will be used for single character. Like I used here one single character for one question mark for a single character A. Okay, CL, and I missed here A. Okay, so it will give here same particular name here, class 6 computer. This was prepared, this was created in PowerPoint. So this file name, it is searched and it will show you this file name is exist here, and you can open it. Okay, it will give you this class, this file name. This was my class name and I searched it. Okay, it was prepared in PowerPoint. It is showing here. Okay. So these were the uses of wildcards. First wildcard was question mark, and second was asterisk sign. Asterisk sign is used to replace a string of text, and question mark is used to replace for any single character in a search. Okay, so these were the two wildcards. With the help of these two wildcards, you can also search your file or folder. Next, we will learn about the next topic. We will learn today about the file format. What is the file format? So file format is the layout of a file in terms of how the data within the file is organized. Means your file format shows that which type of data is stored in your file. Which type of data is stored in your file. Okay. It means the data in a file must be able to recognize that which type of data we can access from that file. So for that identification, we are using the file format. And a particular file format is often indicated as part of a file names and followed by the file extension. Like your file name is class 6. And if this class 6 is created in Word document, so it will be with the extension .docx. Means your file name will be class6.docx. If you will create your file class 6 in Microsoft Excel, then it will be with extension .xlsx. Okay. If your class 6 file will be prepared in PowerPoint, then it will be with the extension .pptx. In this way, your file name will give the identification that which type of file you were created. Means your file is created in Microsoft Word or in Microsoft Excel or in Microsoft PowerPoint, which type of file you were created and in which application you were created your file. If you have some image file, then its extension means suffix will be .jpg. So these extension will give you the identification that which type of file is this. Means your data is in which form. It is in document form, or it is in presentation form, or it is a music file, it is an audio file, or it is an video file. Which type of file is this? It can be clear, it can be identified by its file extension. Okay. In your book, in page number 25, some file formats are given. These are the file formats which are given as the example. In the form of example, some file formats are given. These are the common file formats like .doc, .doc or .docx. .doc is also Word document file, and docx is also Word document file. But .docx is the file extension when we will create our file in Microsoft Word 2007. Next extension is HTML. What is HTML? When you will create your file in hypertext markup language, okay, then you have to give the extension .html. Then you can open your file in the web browser. Okay, means if you will save your file with the extension with the suffix .html, you can open it in web browser. In the same way, MDB. MDB is the extension when you will create your data mainly in Microsoft Access. And in Microsoft Access, we are creating the data in database form. So in this way, in this time, you will give the extension .mdb. Your file will be saved in the form of file extension or suffix .mdb. PDF. So PDF is portable document format, and we can use it to create the PDF files. In the same way, when we will create our file in PowerPoint, its extension will be .ppt. Okay, and in 2007 it will be with pptx. Okay. In the same way, Flash when you will create your file in Flash, then it will be open in Flash Player and its extension will be .swf. And when you will create your file in Notepad or Word file, its extension will be .txt. When you will create your file in Microsoft Excel, then its file extension will be XLS, and in 2007 it will be XLSX. And when you will create your file in Microsoft Paint or any other photo editor, then it will be saved with the extension .bmp. When you will save your file in CorelDRAW, when you will create your file in CorelDRAW, CorelDRAW is mainly used for drawing purpose. Okay, you can draw here pictures. It will be saved with the extension .cdr. Next is GIF. GIF is also open in the photo editor. When you will create your file in photo editor, in any photo editor or in any photo viewer or in any movie player, means if you will create any animation file, then it will be saved with .gif. Its full form is graphics interchange file. And JPG or JPEG, these are the extension when you will create your image file. Next one is MP3. MP3, you all heard about it. This is the extension of audio files. When you will open in media player, then it will be saved with .mp3. In the same way, wave is also WAV is also the extension of audio file, Windows audio file. AVI is also, but it is video file. Okay, it is also the open in media player. MP3, wave and AVI, these all will open in media player. MP3 and wave files are audio files and AVI is video file. Okay, and MP4, so this is the most famous extension files. These type of files are very famous in these days because it is used to store both audio and video both. That's why in these days MP4 files are most popular. Next is RAR. So it is when we will compress our file. Okay, so in that time it will saved or it can be opened with WinRAR or WinZip file. I think you all heard about it. So in that time we can save our file with .RAR extension. Zip file, already it is clear with the name that you can compress your file. Okay, and then when you means if the length of your file is more, your file size is more, then you can zip your file, you can compress your file, and when you want to open your file, you can open and it will say that unzip. So these are the extension of various type of file, and these are the most common file formats. So in this chapter, we learned about, first of all, I explained you about what is the file organization. File organization means how you can manage your files and folders, and also how you can search your file, how you can open your file, how can you save your file. These all things I explained to you, that stepwise how can you save your file and how can you open that saved file. Steps also I explained you. Then I explained you that how can you transfer the data, how can you move your file from one place to another place, how can you create the duplicate copy of the original file, and how can you paste it on other place, means moving and creating duplicate copy. Both I explained you in this chapter. Then next I explained you then how can you work with multiple application, and for that I explained you the task view virtual. It will create the virtual desktop feature. It will create the virtual desktop feature, and all the applications will you can see you can see in the form of task view, okay, and in the form of icons. In this way you can see, and which one you want to open, just click on that, it will start. Okay, and today I explained you, and last day also I explained you that how can you search the file or folder with the help of File Explorer and with the help of wildcards. Today I also explained you about the file formats. So just see this video properly, and if you have any problem you can give it in the comment box. Okay, and in next class we will discuss the question answers of this chapter. So today in the book you will try to find out the answers of the given questions. Last day I was given the fill in the blanks and true false to try in the book. So these all questions we will discuss in the next class. Okay, till that time search the question and mark in the book, fill in the book. Okay, and do in the book all the questions of the given uh, questions, and next day we will meet in the class. So till that time have a great day. Thank you.